guys, so I'm Claire from Bookie Monster, and this is my first In My Mailbox vlog. So I'm gonna get started. So the lovely Shannon over at HarperCollins Canada sent me a big package with a ton of awesome books in it, which I was so excited about. So first off, I got a copy of Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and I have read this, and review is in progress, and it was so good. I loved this book. It was amazing. So I was so excited to get that. Then I also got a copy of Entwined by Heather Dixon, which I haven't read yet, but I'm really excited to read it. It sounds really interesting, and it's so pretty. Look, it's got all these like lines and stuff on it. I just thought that was pretty, so I'm so excited to read this. She also sent me a copy of Vesper by Jeff Sampson, which seems interesting. It's been on my to-be-read list for a while, so I'm excited to read this and review it. I think it's the next book that I'm going to read after I finish this next one that I'm going to show you. She also sent me a copy of Cloaked by Alex Flynn, who is author of Beastly, as you all probably know is a movie that's coming out sometime in the next few months. So I'm reading this. It's pretty good so far. I'm not that far into it. I'm only about 60 pages in, but it's pretty good so far. Then I also got a copy of Pink by Lily Wilkinson. And this, I believe, she's an Australian author, and this is her first U.S. debut. So I love this cover; it's so pretty. But I have read this one, and review is in progress. It was pretty good. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And then she sent me a copy of Rival by Sarah Bennett Wheeler, which I love this cover. It's so pretty. Which I don't know a whole lot about it, but it sounded really interesting, so I'm excited to read this soon. Yeah. And lastly, from Shannon over at HarperCollins, I got a copy of Blood and Flowers by Penny Bluebow. I think that's how you say it, Bluebow. I hope so. I'm probably butchering all these names. But yeah, it was just about fairies, which I'm excited about because I love fairies, but I keep going like this, but I love the cover of this book. It's so pretty, and I'm so excited to read this. I think I'm going to read this after I read Vesper. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm excited about that. So also, because Delirium was so awesome, I had to pick up a copy of Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, because I've heard so many amazing things about this, and like I said, Delirium was so good. So, really excited to read this. It's big. Look how big it is. It's a pretty big book. It's 470 pages. So, yeah, I'm so excited to read that. And then, I can't remember who I won this from, but in a contest I got to choose any book that I wanted from the book depository, and I chose a copy of Forgive My Fins by Terralyn Childs, and I have read this, and review is in progress, and it's so good. I loved it. I can't wait until the sequel. It is so awesome, and the cover is so pretty, so I was so excited to get this, read this. And then I participated in the Book Blogger Holiday Swap, and my Secret Santa sent me a copy. This is one of the ones that I had specifically kind of listed as something that I'd be interested in. So that's Forget You by Jennifer Eccles. I think that's how you say her name, Eccles. Which I haven't read yet, but I'm so excited to read it. So yeah, got that one. And then she sent me a copy of How I Live Now by Meg Rosoff, which I've never heard before, but she said that it was one of her favorite books, so yeah, so I'm pretty excited to read this one. Got a prize. Let me see what it is. A Prince Award for excellence in young adult. So yeah, I'm excited to read that. And then she also sent me a copy of, I think it's a used copy of Balefire by Kate Tiernan. That's how you say it. Which seems interesting. This is another one that I'd never heard of. Then I got a book called Under the Poppy by Kath Koja. I actually saw an ad for this book on Goodreads, and I decided I loved the cover of it, so I decided to check it out, and it sounded actually really interesting. It actually takes place in a brothel in 1870 Brussels, so I love the cover. I love men in top hats, so excited to read this. And then this is the last book that I bought. I bought Real Life Boyfriends by E. Lockhart, which is, I do believe, the last book in the Ruby Oliver series. So it's so sad, but I read this. I finished this within, I think, 5 hours of buying it. It was so good. I think it's my favorite one of the whole series. It was so amazing. I loved it. So, review of this is also in progress, so expect that soon. So those are all the books that I got over the past few weeks, but I also, for Christmas, my mom and dad gave me an Amazon Kindle, except this is the cover. They also gave me a cover for it, but it's empty because I live in Canada and the Kindles take a long time to ship to Canada, so I'm not going to get it for, I believe it's shipping next week, so I'll probably just wait about 2 weeks for it, but I'm so excited to get it because then I can read all of my NetGalley books and stuff, so instead of reading them on my laptop, so I'm so excited about that. So that's all I got the past few weeks, which is a lot. I have a huge pile of books sitting in front of me right now. But I hope you enjoyed my first In My Mailbox vlog. I'll probably be doing more of these in the future if you guys liked it. So, talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Okay, goodbye.